So RBA player, Oklahoma City Thunder guard Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who has one of the longest names in RBA sports history outside of the name Victor Wembanyama. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander name is longer than a broom that the Denver Nuggets use to sweep Lebron James. Now, apparently, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander likes a post on Twitter of a video that shows the difference of mentalities between Kobe Bryant and LeBron James, just basically exposing how Kobe Bryant has a killer instinct and how LeBron James doesn't.
When are you?
Well, I just hate losing. It's a tough loss. They played extremely well. We just have to get ready for the off season. Next season for us starts right now.
Can you assess exactly what went wrong? Was it too many injuries? Was it Shaq's foot at the beginning of the year? Can you begin to assess why you lost this series?
Nah, we have a million and one excuses that we could go to. Fact of the matter is, we're not going to make any. They played better than we did in this series. We had opportunities to win it. Didn't go for us. So we just have to regroup. Like I said, next season starts right now, and come back next season to play.
How much harder will you work in this offseason now to get back to the championship?
I'll push myself to exhaustion.
Kobe, we thank you for your time.
Our season has been derailed all season with just like injuries and guys in and out. And, I talked about it all year. If he was around us all year, I said, it's hard to say who we are, what we can be, because we have yet to be whole. I think we was only probably whole maybe one or two times this year. And I know one of them was during the in-season tournament. We got whole and we showed what he's capable of doing. But we was just hit with injuries after injuries after injuries. And, it was just hard to come back from that.
But it's pretty much common knowledge now that LeBron James is weak mentally. He doesn't possess the same mindset, the same mentality as a Kobe Bryant or a Michael Jordan. That's why I gifted him the name LeBronda. Because as I've said before, he has the LeBronda mentality. See, there's a difference, ladies and gentlemen. There's the Mamba mentality and the LeBronda mentality. How many times do I have to repeat this? Kobe Bryant literally wrote a book going into specific details on what it takes to have the Mamba mentality, something that you can actually read and learn from. But LeBron James, if LeBron James were to write a book, it would be a book full of instructions on how to quit, on how to fail. And there's nothing wrong with failure. But at first, you don't succeed. You can dust it off and try again. You can dust it off and try again. But LeBron James is a professional quitter. And this is why majority of the young players gravitate more towards a Kobe Bryant type of player. Even you heard professional boxer Gervonta Davis basically go on record and state, you out your goddamn mind if you think that LeBron James is better than Kobe. Because they share like mind with someone like a Kobe Bryant who was passionate, who loved what they did, who was in killer mode. No matter what athlete you can think of, in whatever respective sport that they're in, they resonate more with Kobe Bryant. He was more motivational. His principles, it aligned with the mentality that these young players have today. Kobe didn't want to be your friend. He wanted to kill you. He wanted to destroy you. LeBron James folds in the fourth quarter. There's a difference. Kobe Bryant stated in an interview, they asked him, hey, how do you feel? You don't already won a game. How do you feel? Kobe said, job's not done. What do I need to be excited for? What do I need to smile for? We still got to close the show. But what LeBron James say? Yeah, it's just a basketball game. It's just a game. It ain't that serious. It ain't that deep. He's a teddy bear. That's the difference in mentality between a Kobe Bryant and a LeBron James. Let's not get beside ourselves here, ladies and gentlemen. We all know that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a far better player than LeBron James. I take Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and his long-ass name over LeBron James. These young players, they want to adopt the same mentality that Kobe Bryant had because they know that's what it takes to win championships and to win night in and night out. It's not just a game to them. It's more than just a game. But LeBron James, he's not even a better scorer than Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And speaking of Shai, the only Shea that LeBron James know about is Shea Butter. Because that's what he uses when he was at the Diddy parties, partaking in those diddler activities. And what's unfortunate is that there are a lot of young players or just players in general throughout the league who shares the same sentiment as a young Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, but they can't voice it or express it because they know that they'll be attacked by the Bronsexuals and the Bronsexual-led media. So they have to like posts and, be cryptic. They can't verbalize what they truly feel because they know that they can't learn nothing from LeBron James. Kobe Bryant can break down a game in such a way that he makes it look so effortless that he can see a play happen before it actually happens. What can a player learn from LeBron James? Absolutely nothing. He's the most clueless basketball player that ever existed. He has no ball handling skills. He's a terrible free throw shooter. He has no footwork in the post. He has a losing record in the NBA Finals. He has the most losses on super teams. What can you learn from a player who has the most turnovers in NBA history? He claimed that he went to Dwayne Wade to learn how to lead. But even after he left Dwayne Wade, he was still a horrible leader. When have you ever, in the history of all history, have you ever seen Kobe Bryant throw a temper tantrum because he couldn't get a call in his favor like LeBron James did against the Denver Nuggets? When have you ever seen Kobe Bryant pouting, have his head down, look discouraged, look defeated? When have you ever seen it? Your eyes never saw that. But you've seen LeBron James do it time and time again. That's why LeBron James should never have a statue outside a crypto arena. That'd be disrespectful to the entire city of Los Angeles. When have you ever seen a time where Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan down the stretch of a game to close a game have a wide open three with literally no defender in close proximity, wide open three, and misses the shot? In the playoffs, LeBron James was never clutch. Even the word clutch scares the living out of LeBron James. It's his biggest fear.